and that with effect from the effective date, the retirement age of all judges is 70 years. For these reasons, the appeal must fail. We dismiss it.
It is the suspension of this ruling of the Court of Appeal by Justice Njoki Ndung'u that has thrown the judiciary into a spin. The 7 judges of the Appellate Court upheld the ruling of a 5-judge bench of the High Court in December 2015 that ruled all judges ought to retire at the age of 70 as per the Constitution of Kenya 2010. But unsatisfied Justices Rawal and Tunoi challenged the decision at the Court of Appeal, where they have also lost, with Justice Rawal now seeking refuge in the highest court of the land, the Supreme Court.
The crisis in the judiciary, I think, is more in the Supreme Court now, and particularly with that ruling that does affect Justice Tunoi and affects the Deputy Chief Justice.
The League of Fraternity is, however, united in arguing that the decision raises weighty and fundamental questions. Speaking at a function in Cabernet, the Judges and Magistrate Vetting Board Chair Sharad questioned the decision by Justice Ndung'u in issuing the conservatory orders and wondered how the Supreme Court will converse around the issues in what it has outright conflict of interest.
Yes, there is a crisis there, because quite apart from conflict of interest, quite apart from the fact that there may not be sufficient number of judges in time to hear that appeal, so it affects both, I think, the judiciary in that sense.
For constitutional lawyer Wachira Maina, the neatest solution would have been for the Supreme Court to make a decision not to take the case at all, citing the question of conflict of interest and the composition of the court. Former Law Society of Kenya CEO Apollo Mboya is on record faulting the conservatory orders issued by Supreme Court Judge Njoki Ndung'u, terming the move a gangster of doing things. Mboya is quoted saying the conservatory order is itself null and void and that he will personally fight it no matter what it takes. Justice Kalpana Rawal, who turned 70 in January this year, and Judge Philip Tunoi, aged 72 and himself battling graft allegations, want to be allowed to serve until their 74th birthday. They argue that they were appointed under the old constitution that capped judges' retirement at age 74. But constitutional lawyer Wachira Maina has faulted the 2 judges for arguing that their retirement was governed by a repealed constitution, while conceding that tenure and terms of employment were governed by the new one.